We'll call this council meeting Monday, December 9th to order. Invocation given by Chanley Mitchell and pledge allegiance by Hartley Parrott.
Dear God, thank you for this day. Please take care of our city and everyone in this room. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, sir. Ms. Phillips, will you do the roll call, please?
Mr. Dahl? Ms. Tolliver?
Here.
Mr. Ashburn?
Here.
Ms. Frederick? Here. Mr. Bailey?
Here. First thing is the adoption of the agenda. Do I have a motion to adopt the agenda?
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion on the agenda? Hearing none, we'll vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Agenda's adopted. Next is the approval of previous minutes. And this is 2 different weeks, November 18th and November 25th. Do I have a motion to approve those minutes?
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion on that? Hearing none, we'll vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Minutes are approved. There's no old business, so we'll go straight to new business. Number 1, the public hearing to amend the zoning ordinance to rezone the racetrack property. This, I'll need a motion, but they have asked to move this public hearing to January 13th at their request, of course. So, do I have a motion to move this zoning, this rezoning to public hearing until January 13th?
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Got anything you want to say about it?
Needs to reflect in the minutes. This was at the request of the lawyers
Yes.
for that organization.
Okay. Anything else? All right. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion to move to January 13th approved. Number 2, consider a resolution to approve the application for authority to incorporate a public corporation as a capital improvement cooperative district. This is the first step in the cooperative district process to finish the Hobby Lobby deal. So do I have a motion to approve this?
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion on that? Hearing none, we'll vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 3, consider a budget amendment for the traffic signal preventive maintenance and intersection assessment. This is $7,500 that would have to come out of excess sales tax. So do I have a motion to approve that?
I'll make a motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion on that? Hearing none, we'll vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 4, consider the approval of the amended job description of Parks and Recreation Director. In your packet, as you remember, this is 3 words basically being changed. On the first page, under the external contacts, instead of saying ARPA, it's going to be actually written out Alabama Recreation and Parks Association. On page 2, instead of say, it will say Director Plans on that 5th line. And then on page 4, under minimum qualifications, the word preferred is added in there. So with those changes, do I have a motion to approve the amended job description?
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion on that? Hearing none, we'll vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. That'll conclude the meeting. We'll do the reports at the end of the work session that's going to follow this. So I need a motion to adjourn from the meeting.
I'll make a motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
We're adjourned. So 1 second, and we'll start on the work session. We'll call this work session Monday, December 9th to order. Formalities were given it during the council meeting, so we'll move to number 1. Discuss the job description for the grounds general maintenance for the downtown square city hall area. Ms. Phillips, will you go over that?
During the budget meetings, y'all discussed adding a position to the general administrative department, a grounds general maintenance position. This is just a draft job description for that. If you guys will look over and make sure that it includes everything that you want it to say, and we'll get something approved so that we can start the process of getting someone in that position.
Okay. Anyone have any questions? I just want to commend Ms. Phillips for getting this together. I know she's pretty much had to read our minds and of all the things that we wanted added to this job. So I really appreciate your work on that. Any other comments or questions?
I'm excited to get this person going.
Yes.
Well, yeah, it's going to give the person back to the street department we've had to borrow this whole time, so no other comments or questions. We'll move that to next week's meeting. All right, number 2, discuss the resolution to surplus street department property. Ms. Phillips, you go over that.
Mr. Moore couldn't be here tonight, so he asked me just to cover this. It's a list of items that he wants to surplus, and he wants to sell these on Gov Deals.
Anyone have any questions or comments about these items? All right, we'll move that to next week's meeting also. Number 3, discuss the invoice from Rice Advisory. Mr. Lebel.
Each of you have a package from Rice Advisory. This is the consultant for some simple grants that we have applied for, which is federal. All of you are aware of the contents of it, so if I can answer any questions, I'll be glad to do so. Most of these are through the EPA. There's some other entities, but for the bulk, it's through the EPA.
Just have a comment. Now, this goes all the way back till September of 2023. This is the whole bill. They didn't bill us monthly or anything. They waited to the end and did the whole thing.
Is this the group that recently got us that grant?
This is the one that just submitted about a week and a half ago.
This,
With that one plus, there's several in the package. I think there's a total of 9 grants that were submitted.
will this be a continuance? Will we be charged after this?
No, sir, this is it on this portion. Anything we move forward to, they'll come back and propose that there's some money out there that we did not try to obtain. They may come back and say, hey, this bucket's out here, we can do it or not, it'll be your choice. But this is it for what we originally discussed.
Mostly on the incinerator?
The bulk of it is, but there's 8 other ones, there's a total of 9. There's 8 other ones, there's some electric garbage trucks, and there's a bunch of things in there. Some of it's recycling. I don't have the sheet with me to go over all of it, but that's what it pertains to. There's garbage trucks, recycling, trailers, there's different things that pertain to those departments.
And this total is right on with what they told us from the beginning. I mean,
It's actually a little cheaper.
yeah, so. Anyone else have any questions or comments on this? And we'll move this to next week's meeting. Number 4, discuss the equipment repairs for the landfill. Mr. Lebel.
Each one of y'all got a package there. A couple of these items have been in limbo because we didn't know the extent of what needed to be done. The first one, I just want to go over the undercarriage on this dozer as a result of the compactor being down so long, which y'all rectified that situation, but needless to say, this is what's happened to the dozer during that time because, it's a constant back and forth. So the undercarriage, all we're doing for the first two items is parts only. We actually do the work at the landfill. They'll install parts. One of them is both of them are dozers. One of them is a Komatsu, which these are all single source. You have to go to these dealers to get these parts. The CAT D6 is some pumps and some fillers and, there's several pumps. I think there's about 4 or 5. Of course, it's on your list. The last one is a EC 350 Traco. It's the biggest one we have out there, which is a huge machine, and it's a huge loss for it being down to this point. So we really need to try to get this back up as soon as we can possibly do it.
Is all these numbers in your budget already?
No, sir. None of these are in my budget.
So you're out of money?
We got $26,000 and we just don't go far when we buy these kind of parts. Of course, we knew that, we discussed it during the budget.
Yep.
We wasn't gonna do anything with that line item, but just come forward.
Anyone else have any questions, comments? All right, we'll move that to next week's meeting too. Thank you, sir. That'll conclude the meeting. There's no delegations tonight. Before we do reports, Miss Donna Frederick, will you come down front for me, please?
We'd like to recognize Councilmember Donna Frederick tonight. She has completed the requirements for the Alabama League of Municipalities Professional Designation Certified Municipal Official, CMO. After completing 40 credit hours of training conducted or endorsed by the league. Councilmember Frederick is a member of the 29th CMO graduating class and was recognized for her accomplishments during the graduation ceremony held on October 30th, 2024. The catch to that was she couldn't attend that ceremony due to a minor election we had coming up next Monday. So, yes, exactly. So, this year marks the 30th anniversary of the CMO program, which is the second oldest elected municipal official training program in the United States. As a result of her attendance at statewide and regional educational conferences, Councilmember Frederick has received training in a number of targeted subjects relative to municipal government operations and procedures. So it is with pleasure that we present you with your certificate from the Alabama League of Municipalities as a certified municipal official.
Everybody always says she's gonna say something. But, it's an honor and a privilege to serve on the city council. And I still like a new kid on the block because I'm the last one and, get on the council. So I decided early on that I was gonna get this certification. So I worked really hard to get it. And I finished it this summer, but they just gave out their certificates. But I've already been able to use a lot of the things that I learned through this training, this certification. So I appreciate the league for having these training things. I'm gonna go further and get more.
So there's 2 more designations after this one.
Appreciate it.
All right, now we'll go to reports. Mayor?
I've got a couple of things. First, I'd like to say thank you to the Scottsboro Fire Department, Scottsboro Police Department, Hollywood Fire Department, Scottsboro Jackson County Rescue Squad, Jackson County EMA, Highlands EMS, and Goose Pond staff and Towboat US for the response to the marina fire at Goose Pond last week. Very fortunate. Everything went well. Chief, y'all did a fantastic job. No injuries, no fatalities, and for that, we're very grateful. Also, we'll be having late night shopping on the square the next 2 Thursdays, December 12th and 19th. And thank you to all those working and participating in the Christmas parade. We had over 100 entries, one of, if not the largest ever. So thank you to everyone that was involved. Julia, thank you for all your hard work with that. We appreciate it very much. That's all I've got, Mr. President.
Thank you. Ms. Tolliver?
Only thing I have tonight is to remember everybody on the 15th, we will be having the Tinsel Trail going on in King Caldwell Park. We will have Santa, the Grinch, and a snow machine. So please come out and bring your little loved ones and enjoy the lights. Thank you.
Yeah, if you haven't walked those trees, you need to get out there. It's beautiful. Did a great job. Mr. Ashman?
Just want to remind all employees of the Christmas party coming up Thursday. We've had a good time the last couple of them that we've had, and we hope to have a better time this time.
Yes.
And also want to thank Julia for everything with the Christmas parade. It was a huge turnout, as cold as it was.
It was cold.
It was.
Ms. Frederick?
I don't have anything.
After that, you didn't have nothing?
Come on, make
Y'all
something,
got it all.
make something up.
I just want to remind everyone, we will have a meeting next Monday, but that is the last meeting of 2024. And so we will not meet again until January 6th, and then that'll be a work session. January 13th will be a meeting and a work session because there'll be no meeting on January 20th, followed by a meeting on January 27th. Reed, you got that? Okay. All right. So I will remind you again in January, though. But like I say, next week is the last meeting of the year, and we won't meet again until January 6th. So that being said, I appreciate everyone coming out. We're adjourned.